Howdy folks, welcome back to Space Engineers. Are you ready to go exploring? I'm ready. I hope my ship is ready. So I mined out quite a bit of ice. You can see we're up to 8% hydrogen, which isn't a lot for total, but I think it's going to be enough to get where we're going after we jump. So let's see if we can figure out how the jump drive works. But if I pull up the inventory here and we go look at ice, I still got 340k. I had about 500,000, and I let it kind of burn through and generate. Those are all chugging away, and I've got the jump drives charged. So let's see if we can figure out how to get somewhere. I was thinking one of these red planets over here. Got several to choose from, and I have no idea how far away those are. Not a clue. Let's point at that one. Let's see if we can make that happen. So if we turn, I'm going to use the arrow keys here. It's a little easier. So I don't think it's that one. I think it's, yeah, there we go. I believe it was that one I was looking at, maybe. All turned around here. No, it was that one I was looking at. It just looks different from in here. Let's just confirm that, yeah, that's the one I was looking at. Pretty sure. That one's down there. Okay. We're going to jump there. So if I point at this thing, and then I've got the jump drives, they're set to 100%. Blind jump, 100%, which is 2,661 kilometers. I thought it was more than that earlier. Weird. It is fully recharged. So it holds as much power as one battery. Interesting. Okay. And I did get the a jump gate made over here by this planet. By this asteroid with the ice. So let's bring up our screen here. Get those set to recharge, and then if I just hit jump on this, what happens? I have no idea. I think if the jump distance is further than what we're pointed at, it'll give us an error. If it's not, it'll just blind jump, 2,600 kilometers or whatever. So let's hit it 5 and see what happens. Jump destination, please confirm. Blind jump. Go with 2661. It does show that we have 2 jump drives available. And I'm the only crew person, so I think we're good. Whoa! Here we go. Screen chat. First jump ever in Space Engineers. I don't think I've ever done this. Oh, we're a lot closer. Look at that. Okay, so now if I pull up my jump drives... Oh, it did use both of them to do the jump. So they're like linked together. Okay. So with both those drives, we could go 2,600 kilometers. Okay, all right. Well, we were definitely a lot closer. Let me see. Nope, that's not the right button. I don't think I have a camera on the front of this. Something I should probably look into. Let's get the camera and we could zoom in. But I'll let these charge up and we'll be back. Yeah, while I was waiting on the jump drives to charge, went in and built a camera on the top of the ship. Now we can get a pretty close-up view of this planet we're headed towards. It looks pretty rocky. And I'm not sure that atmosphere is going to be breathable. It looks kind of nasty. But we'll see. Not sure what my normal field of view is here. This must pan around. We can't quite look at this one. Let's pan over here just a bit. That one almost looks like it might have oceans or something. I'm not sure. Interesting. All right, so if I pop out of there and I go back to here, it doesn't reset. Okay. B to reset. It doesn't reset the zoom. Got it. There we go. Mosey back over to that. All right, so if we line up with that, and then pretty sure the jump drive is charged now. Yeah, it's all recharged. It only takes about 7 minutes, so not too bad. Gave me enough time to go outside, and I put one of the top-mounted cameras, the new top-mounted cameras up there, and when I went to the view was behind the camera, so it didn't work very well. So what I ended up doing is just stuck an angle block on there and used the original camera up top there. That works out great. Doesn't look too nice. I may redo that at some point, but it gets the job done. And that's the name of the game here. All right, so now if we jump, if I hit 5. Yeah, now we get the can't jump into a natural gravity field. So now we have to figure out how much to turn down the jump drive, I think. So let's try 1,000 kilometers. 0 and O. Okay. 50%. All right, let's try half the distance. Nope, it doesn't like that. All right. So are there buttons I can put on here? Let's take a look at this here real quick. So that's my group. Let's see, it looks like a square. Here we are, jump drives. So if I bring this down, I can do decrease, increase distance. Okay, excellent. So let's do decrease and increase. Then I can play with it on the bars here. So let's try 30%. And we hit jump. Okay, so it likes that. 804 kilometers. No. All right, so now if I want to get pretty close. Bring this up to 40%. It's like what? Almost 1,100, and then we hit jump. Okay, so it's between 30 and 40%. We've narrowed that down. We'll do divide and conquer search method. Nope. Nope. There we go. Second jump. Whee! I'm assuming you can cancel this anytime. Oh, look at that. That is so much better than sitting here for 5 hours. Going across the Great Divide. Alright, so let's turn off our ion engines and let's turn on the hydrogen engines, but turn off the forward hydrogen engines. No, let's leave those on. I'll use the yacht ampers. Okay, let's go see. One thing I'm concerned about is if this doesn't have a thick enough atmosphere, do I have enough hydrogen to land safely? And that could be tricky because I don't have enough downward thrusters. So this might be the end. Let's go ahead and save. And let's head on down. Holy crap, that's loud. We got 3 big old engines on the back. We brake for nobody. I didn't see any comments about that. I don't know if nobody got that or just nobody wanted to comment. That is really loud. Definitely will be turning that down in post. Still got plenty of food and water on me. Excellent. Four hours of power. Oh, we can turn off the recharge. There we go. We don't need to charge the jump drives right now. Wait till we get settled down. What is so loud? And that should be all the hydrogen thrusters. That should be just the backward ones. Yeah, that looks right. Okay, so we got some mountains starting to take shape. Like, that is just crazy loud. And if I turn off... Oh, there we go. I think that was just a bug. I had those off before, but it didn't make the sound go away. They shouldn't be... I guess do they just make that much noise? That's kind of weird. Like, I've got the dampeners off, so... Wouldn't think they would be firing at all. So, one of these screens... Yeah, that's gravity. I thought one of these had pressure. Maybe not. Just gravity. Okay, we're starting to get into the gravity well. So that's exciting. That doesn't even slow us down. So does it look like an overly large planet? Torpedo corvette, great. So let's just start slowing down. It almost looks like some of those mountains poke up through the atmosphere. Is this thing tiny? I did use the star system generator like I talked about in the very beginning. And I think it does random sizes. So we may have ended up with some kind of goofy stuff. Yeah, we're down to like 40 meters a second. Let's go ahead and keep bleeding off that speed. And how powerful is the gravity going to get? Yeah, it almost looks like there's ice caps over there. Would be above the clouds. It's interesting. So we're 16K up and coming down. What I may want to do is go ahead and tilt the ship. So we've got our reverse thrusters pointed towards the planet. I don't know if I get a retrograde marker. I think I do. Be pretty handy. There may be a mod for that. So then if I hit the Z, we can slow. We can slow right down. So we're still 15K up. And I'm keeping an eye on the gravity. Yeah, this might get scary. So we're down to 7% hydrogen. But you can see we can slow right down with those big thrusters in the back. So this may be a fairly low gravity planet, which will work out great if we have a little bit of atmosphere for these atmospheric engines to work in. We're still quite a ways from the atmosphere, I think. I can even just fire those, man. It takes like 5 seconds to slow down. We're still not even quite up to 0.2 gravity at 12K, basically. It's looking kind of like a boring planet, but maybe it has some more, almost more like a small moon. Maybe it has a lot of, you know, mineral wealth or something. That's what we're here to find out. Actually, if I point this way... Yeah, I guess let's try to keep pretty much straight up and down. Looks like an okay place to land. I wish my altitude would always be in view. Okay, we're at 100 meters a second. Let's get slowed down. Don't want to come in too hot. We know how that ends up. Me dead, covered in burning wreckage. Oh, we have some wind. We're in the atmosphere. I'm looking here, 8,500. Hydrogen engines are still pretty effective. Yeah, let's get slowed right down. Yeah, this is not looking good. Not sure we're going to have enough atmosphere. There we go. All right, our big hydrogen engines can slow us down. All right, and then if we tilt back down and we turn off the hydrogen, we start falling like a stone again. Beautiful. Get that nose up. Slow back down. Yeah, it has a wind speed, but that doesn't mean there's enough atmosphere to do much of anything. We can still slow right down with the hydrogen, so we're okay for now. We're at like half gravity, so I don't think it's a full gravity planet. Yeah, we can still slow right now. We're down to like 5% hydrogen though. So I'm really hoping there's some ice on here somewhere. Or we're never leaving. Not in this ship anyway. Alright, I wish I had... Because I think the altitude... Is the altitude above ground level, or is that from the center of the planet? I forget. Probably an important piece of information I should have on hand. Let's keep pulsing these big hydrogen engines on. Yeah, there's not enough atmosphere on here. So we might as well just turn those off. Okay, well, we'll see if we can land with just hydrogen engines. That'd be exciting. Turn my ore detector on. If we get within a kilometer of the surface and there's something down there, we'll detect it. That'll give me some idea of altitude. Yeah, maybe altitude is above the ground. So we're getting pretty low. 3% left. We might have to go for a suicide burn here. We're burning a lot of fuel. Oh boy. Hopefully I didn't miscalculate. Alright, we are 3 grand in the air. There's a lot of boulders down here, it looks like, unless that's just texture. Save me, giant hydrogen engine, save me. Okay. Try to keep it around 20 or 30. Okay, yeah, we were within 2 kilometers of the surface, because there's some stuff we just detected. We're at 0.68, so there's a decent amount of gravity here. So if we don't run out of hydrogen, if we run out of hydrogen, it's going to be a giant splat. There is all kinds of stuff here, so that's good to see. Okay, 1K. Getting down to the wire here. Just hope we can find some ice. I might have to redesign this ship so we don't have to land butt down. A little awkward. Okay. A couple hundred meters to go. I'm hoping I can flop over on my landing gear when we get close here. Alright, there's our shadow. That'll help. That'll help a bit. Okay, good. I can, like, at least sort of keep myself level with the small thrusters. Nope. Not quite. Alright, let's kick the ion on just for whatever good that'll do. We're coming in hot. Yeah, I might have to redesign this thing just to get out of here. So we're almost out of fuel. I have to land. Oh, crap. Gonna be a hard hit. Oh. Touchdown! What did we destroy? Man, there's stuff everywhere. So this is a rich planet. At least where we landed is rich. Alright, let's turn those off. Turn those off. We may not have actually damaged even that much. And the ore detector is so buggy. Man, look at all that stuff, though. There's stuff everywhere. All over the place. And most of it's not all that deep, either. Okay, so we need to get down on our landing gear. So, let's do auto lock off, and then we'll ease down here. Locking and unlocking the rear. Are we close? I think we're getting close to touching. It's not too terrible rough here. Okay. We are down. We might have to do some rebuilding on the ship, though, to get out of here. So one thing I didn't see yet. Full display. I don't see ice. Oh, no, no, no. We got ice. Alright, cool. So, here we are. We got a new planet to explore. Let me hop in here. I don't think... Man, I wish the ore detector would actually turn off. Yeah, we're down to 1% hydrogen. So that was cutting it pretty darn close. 0.68 on the gravity, so fairly low gravity, under 3/4. Don't see... I thought there was something we could do. Bottom... No content. Script. Isn't there like a weather? Weather. Does weather help me any? Buoyant force? Oh, yeah. We got, we do have the water mod. If we can ever get to a planet with enough water again, we might play around with that. All right, so if I look over there, weather clear. Okay, that doesn't tell me the pressure, though. So we'll just have to go outside and see. We're in our suit. Let's close our lid. It is low oxygen. Okay. Yeah, the stuff just gets stuck on your screen, unfortunately. Even though the ore detector is off. Is it enough to breathe? Let's find out. No, it wants to close the suit. But it's not no oxygen, so we can just pull in oxygen from the atmosphere, I think. So we could put a vent on our rover to keep the cockpit charged up, I think. Cool. Well, speaking of rover, let's deploy this thing. Just let me double check here. Piston. And I think it was 9.2 was like the normal. We're on level ground. So let's try 9.2 and see how we do. And I think, yeah, this is ready to deploy. Yeah. Deploying rover on a new planet. It's exciting. That worked out great. Eee. Bonk. Hop in the seat. I want to go check out that ice deposit because that's going to be crucial to actually getting off here someday. But there, man, there's just, look at all that. That's just stuff everywhere. That's great. We're very bouncy. Okay, how far off the ground are we? Oh, we're like right on the ground. Excellent. So if I do boink, we are free. Parking released. Make sure I don't run into anything. Awesome. We got a nice view on this. Let's just turn that off. Heck yeah. Screenshot for the spoiler alert. I haven't made any thumbnail. Like, I used the same thumbnail for all the videos on this series. I kind of regret that. But I think I'll just keep on doing it. It saves a lot of time. Alright, so if I turn this on. Whee! Oh boy. Be careful in this low gravity. You can kind of get yourself in trouble. Oh man, we got everything like right here. This whole planet. Let's just drill the whole planet. And we're good to go. So the ice is up here somewhere. Right about there. Only 10 meters down. Alright, let's park that up. And let me make sure my antenna is not on like super broadcast mode. Yeah, it's not. It's good. Let's turn on our antenna. This is already bugged out, so we could probably see it anyway. But that's what we'd need to do to... Actually, it's so low. I could pick it up with my drill. Don't even need the antenna on. Turn that off. And let's just take a look here. I do have some metal plates with me. Awesome. I want to go underground unless you got some metal plates in case you get stuck down there somewhere. Oh, look at this. It's right under the surface. I could drill this with the rover. Nice. Oh, it's ice. It's not nice. Little dad joke for you there. So I wish I'd landed the ship over here. Let's see what kind of a vein we got to work with here, and then I'll call it quits on this video. It's going on pretty long. I know some of you like the longer videos. Let's see. Let's get our lights on. Let me turn that off. I have to set up, yeah, let me set that as the active weapon. Then I can right-click drill this stone away. There we go. Just a little bit of right-click drill. There you go. Beautiful. Going down? Nope. Some of this drilled away, and we'll see how deep this ice vein goes. Or it might get stuck. Do that too. Yeah, I'm wondering if it's just a little thin layer. Front wheels in that spot right there, and then we can let it eat on down. It looked like a lot of this stuff was pretty shallow. Yeah, it's just like the whole planet's just covered in it. At least it is right here. We're actually full. Yeah, man. I know you're full. Let's go. 6-wheel drive power. Come on. There you go. And more stone to pop out, huh? Alright, let's go take a look at this. Yeah, it's not all that thick. So it's not like a huge deposit. So we can drill this out with a rover. Take it back to the mothership. Come on. Come on. I'll have to relog to fix that ore detector bug. Kind of annoying, but not the end of the world. Okay, let's go get this back in the ship. I've already forgotten. Did I put I think I put a sorter on here, didn't I? So I can just pull up and let it suck all the ice out. Pretty sure that's what I did. Yep, excellent. And we need it to come down a little further. Let's lock that up. Yeah, man. Alright, we'll have to get on the wheel. Hop over. Oh, no. All these years, and Space Engineer still has a crap character controller. It's so hard to do, like, subtle movements. Okay, fine. Have it your way, game. Oh, that didn't even work. Fail. So, in other news, I'm terrible at playing Space Engineers. There we go. Okay, we can grab you, and then I can go piston. And we'll set the length to, let's say, 9. That'll let us get under it and then hook up. Zoink. So on my little drill ship that I built over here, I ended up putting a green light on it, so you can see the green light kind of shining there in the upper left corner there. So that tells me when it's empty, because I was flying over to the ship, and then I'd have to go check the inventory to see when all the ice was pulled out. That's what I ended up using the other event controller for. For those of you that saw that episode, now both event controllers are in use. One flashes when full, one shows when empty. But with this rover here, I'm often carrying like other things, so I don't think I can put stuff in here. Oh, I can. Thing. Did I not set up that sorter? LV conveyor sorter hanger is whitelist for just ore. Oh, the scrap is considered ore. Right. Gotcha. Makes sense. I can't, like, put parts, though. But I can do that. Alright, excellent. So let's just show just our ship, and the only ice we have is in our own O2H2 generator. That'll work. Then I go out and get some more. That's the name of the game. But that'll be it for this video. Thanks as always for hanging out. We'll be exploring this planet a bit. And I don't know, should I build a base here? I think it's so shallow. So I'm thinking it must be like a whole bunch of little small deposits. Could be wrong. I'm kind of interested in this uranium. How deep is that? Yeah, that's fairly deep. It's like 100 meters down. But we've got like everything here we need, so that's cool to see. We just have to go get it. Right there is the uranium, 86 meters down. It's all here for the taking. So I've got some ideas in my head. Maybe build a large grid rover that could go around and scrape these shallow spots. Some of this is pretty shallow. Maybe a large grid drilling rig. I've built those in the past. We'll see. Let me know your ideas in the comments below. And thanks as always for watching. I'll catch you in the next video. Take care. Alright, I need 40 billion pieces of ice. Let's go get it.